Alright, what's up y'all? It's LakerFan here. As you see by the title in today's video, I'm really here to discuss a big topic in 2K20 that I feel like is a huge problem and I feel like we really need to address head on. So, the main thing we're talking about here is literally the fact of how everybody feels pressured to run the exact same lineups, the exact same thing, because they feel like it's the only true way to win and have the #1 advantage to win. I'm here to tell y'all today I believe that's not the case and I want to explain my thought process on this. Now, you can see the lineup we run. Kitchen's on a two-way sharp point guard. It's the playmaker. It's the sharpshooter and defender pie chart combo at point guard, and then I have the pure defender pie chart at point guard. And I'm not saying you should go this extreme and run a point guard at the 2. I love doing it though, but regardless, you see we're playing the lineup that literally pops up 95 out of 100 times, where you got the glass lock and the playmaking shot creator. You know the deal. Anyway, dude's a SS2 basketball gods winner. Yada yada, you get the deal. Anyway, discussion video. We're here to mainly just vent some ideas out and frustrations, I guess, and then kind of explain to you while we play the game why I would like to highlight these things. Now, as of the last week or so with Ticino, over the weekend, posting these really good tournament gameplays and the streams and stuff, it's opened my eyes to how many people in this game truly just play these bigs play such low IQ, horrible defense. And I know it's not just Ticino's teammate. I forget dude's name, but Chico, that's who it was. But anyway, regardless, off that topic of just Ticino specifically, I want to talk about how a lot of these guards, bro, y'all need to just do better. You need to have bigs, bro, don't settle for these bigs who are 7'3", refuse to play any help defense for you, and then don't really do much for you offensively either. Now, you see I get the board on this, lucky bounce as well, in my opinion. But anyway, I just think a lot of you guards, you play with these big glass locks who really don't do much other than, I suppose the ones that can shoot are a different topic, but I want to talk about how even if they can shoot, bro, their backside defense, if we're talking a 6'11", 7 foot, or if we're talking 7'3" pure rims too, bro, their backside defense is complete trash, and I just don't understand why everybody settles for that. Now, also, with that said too, and you see Kitchen gets the open shot, I still get past this dude for the rebound, but it's sticking to the topic. I'm gonna stay on this. I think a lot of people sleep on this two-way sharpshooter at point guard. You see Kitchen's getting his open shots, and normally he hits them very well. But the two-way sharp at point guard is a slept-on build, bro. You gotta take a look at it if you're truly considering being different in this game. I don't think, honestly, I still think it's the best point guard build in the game. No doubt about it, in my opinion, just at how well you can play everything. Yeah, I'm talking you could play so great on offense, so great at defense, and the playmaking sharpshooter combo is just so overkill. Now, the one thing that build will do for you is give you stuff like Dimer. I was gonna say chase down. I saw my dude going for a chase down, but it'll give you Dimer, floor general, unpluckable, quick first step, all that stuff. But you still get those things at point guard with a two-way sharp. It's just it's only on gold. Now, I'm talking balanced and well-rounded point guards, because like I said, with the Ticino thing, I see these playmaking sharpshooters trying to fight through screens. They literally just can't do a thing about it, and then when they can't do a thing about it, they don't got a help defender on the backside either. Now, you see this one is just helpless. I mean, if there's a jump, you can't give up a free board at that point, or free dunk. It's 2 points on the 2v2 court, so you definitely gotta just kind of hope he misses, and unfortunately he did. Now, again, this big man ain't playing no help defense, and that's what you see a lot of from these true tall bigs, because the fact of the matter is they just can't do it. They're too tall to truly help. And not to mention, especially against my 6'5" point guard, I mean, this dude is just too quick to be playing any hedge defense, especially when you're so tall at 7'1"ish. So with that point being said, now let's transition to the big man discussion instead of the guard discussion. Now, you see Kitchen struggling a little bit here, but later in the game he definitely turns it on. But we're transitioning to the big man discussion now. If you have speed, it allows you to play backside defense like what you're seeing right here. Now, a big thing that I want to key in on is that right there. Matter of fact, I'm going to rewind that just so you guys can see it again. Bro, look at how, so initially what I was doing was I was going to come hedge really high on this right side because I thought Kitchen might get kind of whacked by the screen over here to the right. And then, so he takes the drive to the left. I seen a lot of people talking in my video of how to guard these play sharps, like, oh, I hope somebody guards me like that so I can just get blow-bys and drives. Well, you don't have a big one on the backside doing stuff like this, do you? So anyway, long story short, what you're seeing with this big man, he sets picks and he sets them good, and he rolls really good too. But like, at the end of the day, I have so much more ground I can make up. Now, they were getting really good lobs. I gotta say, these guys are smart. They were playing really good pick and roll offense, and at the end of the day, these lobs, there's not much you can do about it while still guarding everything. So when you see me give up easy lob opportunities like you are right here as well, you gotta understand, I'm playing good percentage defense. Like, I'm talking, that's not a very likely thing to go in. It's just, I'm getting like very split second, like not good opportunities. Now, anyway, I don't think they score any more from here. You're gonna start seeing us lock up a little bit. You see Kitchen gets the recovery on that. If he was going to dunk it, I definitely would have blocked it too, so I wouldn't really think much of that. But anyway, everybody's talking about this stuff. I mean, I'm playing a very good center build who is literally camping paint, and I want to talk about stats too. I want to talk about how the community views those. So you see this dude has 10 and 2, right? But look at their point guard. He's 1 for 5. Now the build that I have truly can do whatever I want it to do. I can lock down these bigs if I want to. Y'all be sleeping on that pogo stick if you haven't watched any of my videos yet, and this is your first one. I know you're probably looking at this. You're like, bro, you're a 6'5" point guard. You're gonna get bodied down low. It's simple as that. You gotta check out the other videos. But anyway, aside from that, I don't want to get too sidetracked. Look at this stat sheet and see he has 2 rebounds. Every single rebound that this dude will ever get on me is only when he's on defense, and he's literally just sitting in the paint playing no help defense. Bro, 7'3" pure stretches can do that. And no shade to Park Humble or here or whatever his gamer tag is. I remember dude messaged me and said he watched my videos and stuff too, and I can tell he does too, because bro, his pick and roll offense IQ is real good. But anyway, again, I just want to talk about that, how the only rebounds this dude gets on me is the ones where he's literally just camping paint on defense and Kitchen just misses open shots. Now, for instance, like right here, I probably would have had this because why? I got the box out, I drove and kick, and then I have the box out here. In my opinion, I can easily get this even if it bounces back to the side that Kitchen shot it from. The vertical, people be sleeping on vert and speed as far as big. So while we're still on this big man topic, I want to talk about speed and vert as far as how it helps you on rebounding. You saw the one I secured earlier where I was setting picks, the dude didn't even step up, and then I just ran around him. For instance, I even just would have ran around him right there and secured a box out. It's simple as that. Like, people really be sleep on this speed stuff, and all they ever see is that you're short and just think that there's nothing you can do about rebounding. That's not the case at all, especially in 2v2 in such a wide open area. Again, now right there that he secured the box out, that was that was a good box out, but again, he played absolutely no help defense. So what is it for? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're playing with a good point guard who's hitting shots like Kitchen is right here, then what are you even doing? Again, he's not playing good help defense. Now he finally steps up there, but what am I gonna do? Normally I like to react and, like, you know, make adjustments, but I already know this dude ain't looking to he ain't looking to step up at all. So what am I doing? Normally I would look to roll off those, but again, I just stuck to the plan, kept screening and just making sure Kitchen got open. Now I want to talk about this as well. If the big man were to fully switch, that's what a lot of people might be thinking, like, yo, you're not taking account for that. If he fully switches, what we always do, and I didn't get video clip of this, and you see we get the nice alley-oop, but I didn't get video clip of the big man switching on the Kitchen. But when he does that, we keep the matchup, run the screen back, and slip because we know they want to get the matchup back to where it used to be. So I'll leave it at that. When you switch everything on defense, it's cake. Especially with a build as fast as mine, you're gonna be able to get those slips so easily. Half the time I'd be in the paint before my point guard can even pass to me. But anyway, long story short, I had 4 and 4. Not the best stat game, but again, I want to talk about stats. And you look at what the box score says right here, and you know, dude had 10 on me and I had 4. But the fact of the matter is, I was playing help defense, he wasn't. So, and I still out-rebounded him while he wasn't playing any help defense and just camping paint. So what does that come down to? Again, I want to talk about how a lot of the ego stuff in 2K20, it just needs to come to a stop, bro. People just, you know, and this is what another thing I'll get into too, and a very good point that I want to talk about is how a lot of people, you see the lineup that they ran, the playmaking sharpshooter combo with the like, let's say just a glass lock. I don't care what your definition of it is, like a rim sharp or just a pure rim. when you have two lineups like that going against each other, now you have two trash point guards on defense, but they're godly on offense. And then what would you need because of that? Now I want to talk about that and really try to focus in on what I'm talking about here. I'll scroll through some clips just to keep you entertained, but I want to talk about that. Keep in mind what happens when a 7'3" or 7 foot, just any slow big man is on the backside of help defense. When you have an amazing offensive point guard on the other side, but your garbage defensive point guard is the one getting hit with screens. You're not fast enough to help out like on the screens because the other big is still going to be able to get the paint on you, or the guard might even be able to just drive on you. But long story short, when you have a garbage defensive point guard and a slow big man, you're just at a, bro, this is why everybody thinks this game's so offensive and so like just boring to play, because it's so repetitive. Nah, bro, it's just y'all don't have a build that's like fun to play with, or even just has any like variety or possibility of playing help defense as a big, and your point guard can't defend. It's simple as that. Now again, this is my opinion. You see I'm out here on my point guard build too. That's coming soon. But anyway, I'm just gonna get to some game clips just to show you guys some little recordings. But anyway, like I said, these aren't really here to do everything. Matter of fact, I'll just leave this running. And we're not gonna finish this gameplay right here. But I want to finish my points off. So, and you see we're running 3 point guards in the threes as well. But regardless, anyway, my topic was, for me and Kitchen, our discussion at the beginning of the year, we were talking like, oh, I'll put it like this: if you're such a great offensive point guard, why don't you make a build that can play defense? I don't get why. Like, bro, if you're so good with the sticks, why don't you make a build that can still play defense if you're so great at playing offense yourself? And now you might say, oh, but I got sticks on defense. There's only so far that can get you, bro. And I understand you can make the same case the other way around, but that's why balance is key if you're gonna be a really great player. Now again, Kitchen with his two-way sharp is insane. Like, the build has great speed, it has great perimeter defense, it has good finishing ability, and it still has around like 12, 13 playmaking badges as well. Now, the only downside to that build is you only get the playmaking badges on gold, but again, you get Hall of Fame defensive badges with all types of crazy defensive ratings. You are a problem on offense and defense. You can guard their point guard and run point guard yourself. That's what we even do right here. Kitchen is a different breed, bro, and I just wish more people were attempting to be like him, where it, you know, just a different breed. Like, it's crazy. So anyway, you see, and unfortunately he was having a little bit of a shooting struggle. Sorry, I just had a little hiccup there. He was having a little bit of a shooting struggle, but at the end of the day, he is a truly great point guard. Like, I don't think there's another person in this game I would take over him, like, straight up. But anyway, you see, this is some trash gameplay. Anyway, I'm just here to commentate. But aside from that, I think that's every point I wanted to make. For the most part, one thing that I was talking about, again though, just to highlight it, was the whole Ticino thing, where, you know, it's just, I feel so bad for these guards who just don't have any good defense, and then they, on top of that, they have a big man who can't help them at all either. So they're just at a lost cause. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all got the point. But other than that, like I said, feel free to drop any more feedback or your thoughts as well. This was like a mini rant video with just trying to keep positive vibes as well, just because I don't like to, you know, get any negativity going around the channel. But anyway, other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, all that good stuff. Turn on them noties as well. If you made it to the end of the video, put stage in the comments. But anyway, I'll be back with more 3v3 gameplay with this lineup as well. You see, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about here. So, like, if they fully switch like this, I'll just finish this up with this point. Generally, what we do is we'll run this back, and then I cut through the gap, because you know this dude in the varsity jacket wants to switch back onto me, and they want their point guard back on Kitchen. So it's simple as that. You get easy slips off these, and it's super cake. But anyway, like I said, if you made it to the end of the video, put stage in the comments. You see nice dot by Kitch right there too. But anyway, this trash gameplay. Aside from that, like I said, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, leave that comment with the stage. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.